Every year, over 100,000 Nigerian children are born with hemoglobin sickle cell anemia, or HBSS for short.
That's quite a large figure in this country, Nigeria alone. 100,000 is about the population of even some small villages in Nigeria. So we learned that the burden is a lot.
When children are sick, what are the first signs you may see? And they know these signs and they can send them to the right places to go to.
This makes Nigeria one of the countries with the largest burden of sickle cell disease in the world, with over 40 million Nigerians as healthy carriers.
Sickle cell disorders are the commonest hereditary hemopathies in the whole world.
1 in every 4 Nigerians carries the sickle cell trait. That tells us that it's a very serious public health problem.
For people with sickle cell disease, their red blood cells become deformed, turning sickle-shaped. The bone marrow tries to make more red blood cells to make up for the loss, but can't keep up, causing anemia, fatigue, and extreme pain. But fatigue and pain are not the only issues in sickle cell disease. Essentially, any other organ in the body can be damaged by lack of oxygen.
That's okay.
The kidneys, the heart, the eyes, and even the brain are not left out. Symptoms of sickle cell include yellowish eyes and skin, pale skin, delayed growth, bone and joint pain, increased risk of infections, development of leg ulcers, eye damage, and damage to the organs affected by the obstruction. But sickle cell anemia need not be a death sentence. Ignorance, myths, misinformation, and apathy have caused stigmatization of sickle cell carriers, thereby adversely affecting their ability to live a robust life.
Information is power. So people, and you need such people in the community. If not, people just go around not knowing what to do.
The need to take care of them so that they can live as long as God wants them to live is there.
A lot of people, they don't even know that there is better treatment for them now available.
12-year-old Miriam Ann Gabio has been living with sickle cell since she was born, but that has not deterred her ability to lead a normal life.
I feel okay, and sometimes I used to rest my head.
For the other carriers of this ailment, all hope is not lost. There is light at the end of the tunnel, because most cases of sickle cell can be effectively managed with the right kind of treatment.
If we are going to tackle the problem of sickle cell disorder, we have to zero in and give genetic counseling a priority.
Never do what is more than yourself. You don't do every job. You do things accordingly. Then you take your medicine whenever it is due.
Sup, babe?
Hi, I'm just bored. I need some cheering up.
That's easy. Hold on.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Ho, ho, ho. It's Santa. You better cheer up.
This season, talking just got cooler with MTN Magic Voice. So dial 757 followed by the number you want to call, select your preferred voice, and enjoy. Season's greetings, Nigeria. MTN.
Everywhere you go.
Call your Budo Igbo people this Christmas season for 20 kobo per second. Whether for China, Canada, America, India, plus including UK line. It go be like them see there for Nigeria. This one na Jingle Bell at 20 kobo per second from
MTN. Everywhere you go.
Over the years, several organizations have spearheaded various initiatives aimed at fighting the ailment. One of such organizations is the MTN Nigeria Foundation.
The MTN Foundation has for a long time been supporting the Sickle Cell Foundation of Nigeria. We've built a very nice state-of-the-art laboratory at the Sickle Cell Center in Idiaraba in Lagos.
What has been happening is a lot of couples just have children and just hope to God that the child is not, doesn't have sickle cell. And those who can afford it send samples abroad for testing. And we all know the cost of that.
In Nigeria today, MTN Foundation has, through the initiative of the Sickle Cell Project, weaved their collective will and care into a weapon to fight this menacing ailment by intervening in the lives of patients, focusing on alleviating their sufferings, hardship, and pain. MTN Foundation Sickle Cell Project, in partnership with the Sickle Cell Foundation Nigeria, has given support to the functionality of sickle cell clinics in Lagos, Edo, Delta, and Kano states, where free drugs and counseling services are provided to over 13,000 patients. These clinics include Badada General Hospital and Macy Street Children's Hospital in Lagos State, Sickle Cell Center, Benin, Edo State, Government Hospital, Okwe, Asaba, Delta State, and Murtala Mohammed Specialist Hospital, Kano State. As part of its funding, the project covers the supply of essential drugs and consumables for the 5 clinics and the establishment of a world-class prenatal DNA laboratory at the National Sickle Cell Center, Lagos.
This is the MTN-sponsored DNA laboratory. Let me take you through the prenatal diagnostic process. So in this room, we extract the DNA from the fetal sample and from the parental bloods. We place the fetal sample under the light microscope to check that there's no maternal tissue present in the sample along with the fetal placental tissue. So this is the genetic analyzer, and this machine allows you to do a number of different types of tests.
The laboratory provides analysis and prenatal diagnostic services for Nigerian couples.
This is the first prenatal diagnostic centre for sickle cell disease in Nigeria, and this will enable women who are at risk of having a child affected with sickle cell disease to know whether their child is affected or not, and to allow them to plan for an effective pregnancy.
The MTN Nigeria is giving a lot of support to the Sickle Cell Foundation. Look at the DNA laboratory. They are footing it. Most of the facilities we have in the Sickle Cell Foundation here are championed by the MTN Foundation. And so they are doing a lot to contribute to the health of the average sickle cell patient.
We normally send our samples abroad once we collect the samples. But now with this that we have, we can actually do everything here.
Also, MTN Foundation gives support to the center in capacity building through the Genetic Counseling Training Course, CTC, on sickle cell disorder, SCD.
Some of them are doctors, but mostly because doctors have other tasks. They can do counseling in between, but people who really can devote time are these nurse counselors, and they are specialist nurses.
As a counselor, I've learned a lot for these past 2 weeks.
What it means to be a carrier, which are the possibilities of having a normal life even if you are a carrier.
The course aims at training genetic counselors in the basic skills and knowledge required for appropriate appreciation of the problems posed by sickle cell disorder at the community level. Today, The gains of this intervention include:
every day that we go to the clinic, they give us medicine.
Palodrine, folic acid and multivitamins.
MTN is really doing a lot in health.
So saying a big thank you to MTN for giving us this wonderful partnership and funding this lab.
All the beneficiaries are happy because of the free drugs they are getting.
God bless MTN and provide unto them.
From this intervention, MTN Foundation has demonstrated that with proper care and treatment, many people who suffer from sickle cell anemia can have improved quality of life, affordable and reasonable health care. MTN Foundation, improving the quality of life in our communities.
What's up, guys? What's up?
MTN Zone. Turn on the cell broadcast feature on your phone and dial *135 *1# to migrate and enjoy call rates as low as 1 kobo per second.
MTN, everywhere you go.